Liquor, sauce, booze, call it what you will, alcohol is ingrained within our society, having an important place in many of our traditions and rituals. Think about it. What's the first thing most young people look forward to on their 19th birthday? Proudly flashing their ID at a liquor store cashier or bar bouncer like a one-way ticket into adulthood. We pop champagne on New Year's, down Guinness on St. Patrick's Day, and serve rum and eggnog at holiday functions. When used safely and responsibly, alcohol can really liven up a party. On the flip side, alcohol is linked to the largest burden of injuries and death in those aged 15 to 19, so mostly high school students. In Atlantic Canada, over 3/4 of our high school students have tried alcohol, illegally. Like it or not, adolescents want that one-way ticket into adulthood even earlier. And since alcohol is so embedded within our society, research shows that there's not much we can do to stop them from getting on board. What we can do is try to reduce the disproportionate burden of harm that they experience when they're drinking. This is called a harm reduction approach, and it's already been implemented successfully in the substance use field. Think of needle exchange programs for injection drug users. Rather than trying to stop drug use, these programs provide free, clean needles in order to reduce needle sharing, a risk behavior that's associated with increased harm from bloodborne infections. So my thesis research is focused on the preliminary work required to develop an alcohol-related harm reduction strategy for Atlantic Canadian high school students, identifying risk and protective factors. Why high school students? Well, like I said, they experience a lot of harm from their drinking. They're pretty rarely studied in this context due to the taboo nature of targeting their experienced harm rather than their illegal drinking. They spend almost all of their time in the same place, their school, which provides an ideal, constant environment to deliver programming, and we have the potential to reduce a lifelong burden of harm by targeting drinkers early on. So, in a nice rhyming summary, I'm studying what makes booze equal lose. We've surveyed over 4,500 high school students in order to model how factors like sex, sexual orientation, levels of depression and anxiety, and feeling supported in the home and school environment mix in with alcohol in order to increase or decrease the risk of harms like drinking and driving, self-injury, tensions with family, and damage to property. Why lose? Because we all lose when a young person experiences harm from their drinking. There can be physical costs to the drinker and others, social costs to family and friends, and significant costs to the Canadian economy. Our findings can then be used in order to reduce this significant burden of harm that's experienced by our adolescents in Atlantic Canada. So, if adolescents do decide to take that early one-way ticket, they arrive safely at their destination. Thank you.